village, in a faraway kingdom, in a land far away. The villagers lived hard, simple lives, yet they were very happy and were ruled by a wise king.
Hey! They said but you...
Once upon a time in summer, middle of the day.
No, you've got it all wrong. It happened not that way. You see, it was in winter and early in the morn. The villagers were working hard at harvesting the corn.
The corn you pulled was not the corn, they were watering the rain. So leave now, sir, and don't come back until you have a grain.
A grain you say, and grain you say, I say again it's corn. And it is usually now, for I've been telling stories since before you were born.
Don't lie to me, for I can see that we are the same age.
Perhaps, and yet I'd surely bet we're not on the same page. A long time ago there was a faraway village in a faraway kingdom in a land far away. The villagers lived hard, simple lives, but they were happy and were ruled by a wise king. Listen, you, it is I who was told to tell this story.
Sorry, Caron, it was I who was told to tell this story.
But look at me, can you not see I'm the greatest of all time?
Don't give me that, you dirty rat, you can hardly even rhyme.
But see here now, I've got you beat, it's in my contract, short and sweet.
You mean my contract here?
Let me see.
You'll tear it up, my fear.
How about this, you lend me yours and I will lend you mine.
Hey, I guess as long as we just switch at the same time.
She has it in her contract, she has it in her contract, so what are we to do?
Why don't you share the story? Quite frankly, we're getting tired of all this bickering.
Well, I suppose we should.
If we could.
Besides, I think that it would do you good. A long time ago there was a faraway village in a faraway kingdom in a land far away. The villagers lived hard, simple lives, yet they were very happy, and they were ruled by a wise king. So the king... Go ahead.
So, the king rode into town to give a speech.
Loyal subjects, in order to show my appreciation and gratitude for your services, I have decided to fund the building of a new town hall. To get you started, I am presenting this chest of gold to your mayor.
Why, thank you, sire. We're honored to accept such a generous gift. The council and I shall prepare workers and building will begin immediately.
May the new town hall bring years of peace and prosperity to you all.
Well, you heard the king. Let's get started.
Well, you heard the mayor. Let's get started.
Well, you heard the... Let's get started, come on, let's get some lumber, let's get going. So the villagers started working. They were determined to get the job done fast, and yet they wanted to please the king, so they did their very best work.
Gonna build the town hall, gonna build it right. Gonna build the town hall, get it built tonight. Gonna build the town hall, gonna make it great. With Greek columns and nice arches, we can hardly wait. Next we need a statue of our favorite mayor. How we stopped the lion, it will fit right there. Yes, we need a statue of a mayor so strong. With the mayor as our fierce leader, we know that we just can't go wrong. We live without worries because of the king, yes. We live without worries of our king we sing. We live without worries, you can be
A life without worries is a life full of joy and lots of good cheer.
Where's the list? Who's got the list? Everybody bring a list? Who want this? What should I do with these? Anybody? This right there. Do some hammer. Good, good. Get some wood or something. Let's do it. Let's all take this over from you. Hold it, great, good. So good.
We live without worries just because of good king. Yes, we live without worries for the high king we sing. We live without worries, you can read right here. A life without worries is a life filled with joy. And lots of good cheer. Gonna build it right. Gonna build a town hall. Get it built tonight. Gonna build a town hall. Gonna make it great. With those and nice arches. We can hardly wait. Yes, it's gonna be great. We can hardly wait. Yes, it's gonna be great. We can hardly wait. Yes, it's gonna be great. We can hardly wait. Yes, it's gonna be great.
With the town hall completed, the city council decided to throw a huge party in honor of the king at the building's grand opening. Everyone was excited. The king himself was to be there. A great feast was prepared, and they all gathered to celebrate.
We're gonna dance the night away. We're gonna dance until the next day. We're gonna swing it to the left, swing it to the right, swing it back and forth, and swing it all the night. We're gonna dance the night away. We're gonna dance until the next day. We're gonna shake it over there, shake it over here. Because we have a life where we haven't got a king.
We're gonna dance! Woo!
Care to continue?
No, please go ahead.
Well, I'm flattered.
Don't get used to it.
The townsfolk were so busy living it up, they did not even hear the king's chariot pull up.
What is this madness? This insult will not be tolerated.
The alarmed villagers had no idea what they had done to offend the king. The whole celebration had been in the king's honor. After a quick meeting, the city council was sent to the palace to straighten the whole mess out.
As it turned out, what had offended the king was the inscription chiseled on the front of the new town hall. As you can see, it reads, "We live without worries."
They live without worries. They dance and they sing. I have lots of worries, for I am the king. They live without worries. They twist and they shout. Well, I think I'll just give them something to worry about. I'll ask them a question, which they must get right. I'll ask them a question, then they'll be uptight. And if they can't answer, I'll banish all of them. And then the town council will not be heard from again. The sweetest and the strongest, most valuable thing in all of the world, they must tell the king. And if they don't answer in only 1 week, the entire town council will be banished till they reek.
Forgive our intrusion, my lord, but we must know what we've done to make you so angry.
Oh, you don't know, do you? Well,
The king really let him have it. First, he let them know know their crime, and then ordered the offending inscription removed. Then he threatened to banish them all if they could not answer this one riddle. They had 1 week.
Now wait just a second. Get out! I wasn't listening. What was the riddle?
Would you let me finish?
Gosh, I'm sorry.
The riddle was,
What are the most valuable, sweetest, and strongest things in the kingdom? If we don't come up with the correct answer in 1 week, the entire town council and the mayor will be banished forever.
Right on my private vine is the sweetest wine, and it's my, oh my wine, so fine. The king will know my wine is fine.
It's the super sweet honey of the time, the honey is the sweetest thing. I'll bet you even money, my honey is Ronnie. The king will love my Ronnie, honey. Now right over there is a big brown bear. He's the strongest animal anywhere. A bear, don't stare. He's standing right over there.
No, it's my old bull. When he's fed and full, what a heavy wagon he can pull. My bull can pull a heavy wagon that's full.
No, it's my honey. Gotta be the honey. Definitely the honey. Definitely the salt. Sticky honey on the tree.
It's down right over there is a big brown bear. What's a heavy wagon he can pull?
My bull
Don't stare.
can pull a heavy wagon that's full.
So they argued like this for 6 days. Each day, the mayor went to the palace with a new answer. Each day, he returned just a little bit more downhearted. The 7th day had arrived. The exhausted city council sat on the steps of the new town hall, staring at each other in complete silence.
they were spent, fresh out of ideas. It looked like they were going to have to find themselves a new home.
It was about that time a humble fisherman arrived to speak before the council.
I hate to trouble you all, but you see, I have a clever daughter, and Lenka is her name, sir. A very clever daughter, and Lenka is her name, sir. L-E-N-K-A, 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 yes, Lenka is her name, sir. She says she knows the answers to all of our king's riddles, and so it goes. She says she knows the answers to his riddles. L-E-N-K-A, L-E-N-K-A, L-E-N-K-A. She says she knows the answers. She's been nagging me all day and night because she knows the answers. Yes, nagging me. She says she's right and swears she knows the answers. L-E-N-K-A, L-E-N-K-A, L-E-N-K-A. She's driving me
absolutely, positively, 100% certain that this man's daughter has the correct answer.
But Mayor, you haven't even heard his answer.
I don't care. I just don't care. In fact, I'm so certain that I hereby submit my resignation.
That means he quits.
As my final act as your mayor, I hereby elect this man to be your new mayor. Good luck.
Well, I guess you better get to the king.
But I can't.
So, the frightened fisherman, now mayor, started for the palace. By the time he got there, he was scared half to death. If his daughter were wrong, he would have to face the wrath of the king.
Sire, the man to see you.
Ah, very good. Send him in.
Yes.
Say, you're not the usual mayor. What happened to him?
You see, sire, he quit, and he put me in charge in his place.
Well, that is very unfortunate for you. So tell me, Mayor, what was your profession before you took office?
Well, I'm a fisherman, sire.
I'm sorry, there's nothing I can do for you. Rest assured, though, your predecessor
The guy before him.
will not go unpunished. He's not getting out of this so easily.
Thank you, sire.
So, Mayor, your answer?
Dreams are sweet, and hope is strong. Life is valuable. My daughter Lenka told me, and she seems infallible. That means she's usually right. Life's valuable, and hope is strong, and dreams are really sweet. My daughter Lenka told me so, so her answers I repeat. Dreams are sweet, life's valuable, and hope is really strong. My daughter Lenka told me, and I hope that she isn't wrong. I hope she isn't wrong.
Needless to say, the king was shocked.
Well, quite frankly, I'm shocked.
Did you hear me? I said needless to say.
Oh, right. Sorry. Well, it would seem that your daughter has the correct answer. Nobody has ever solved one of my riddles before. She must be very clever.
Thank you, sire. I am very proud. Does this mean that the city council and I are spared?
Well, for the most part.
Pardon my asking, sire, but what does that mean?
Well, the city council is off the hook, but I have a special task for your daughter. If she is so clever, have her knit me a shirt. Here is some yarn.
Sire, you only gave me 2 red threads.
Silence! She must only use the materials I have provided for her. And if your daughter is so clever, she should have no trouble. Now, be gone!
Sire,
Tell me, Vincent, do you think she'll figure it out?
Well, let me think about it. No, I don't think so, sire.
Of course she won't, fool. Now, how shall we punish her?
We could have him dyed a very bright green.
Ugh, I think that just looking at them would make me throw up. No, better forget that one. Next.
We could have him stand on their heads for 1 week. We can glue and feather them.
Ugh, too sticky. Besides, it's so cliché.
That means overdone.
How about the stockade? Stockade? Huh?
Vincent, what do I pay you for?
I'm your advisor, sire.
Well, you're fired. Guard!
What? No! No, sire! Wait! I've got it!
Hold guard. You said better be good, Vincent.
Have them swim a lap in the moat.
Aha! A lap in the moat. Now I like the way that you're thinking. Release him, guard. Giddy old boy, you've got your job back.
Thank you, sire.
Now that might not sound like much, but that was actually a very harsh punishment indeed. You see, in those days, not very many people could swim.
well, gosh, mister, you seem to know so much. What should we do?
Well, just wait and see what happens, of course.
But
Now, come on now. We're in the middle of a story. Don't you have something you're supposed to be doing?
Right. I have to give Lenka these... Oh, good grief, what are we going to do?
Quit wallowing and go see what Leica has to say.
Okay, if you say so. Two red threads, just two red threads. He wants a shirt from two red threads. Two red threads, no more he said. He wants his shirt from the two red threads. My legateer, I really fear, can't make a shirt from two red threads. Two red threads, just two red threads. He'll get no shirt from two red threads. That depends. Do you want the good news or the bad news?
Well, both. Well, what's the good news?
Well, I'm not banished. Neither is the city council. Oh, and I was elected mayor.
Oh, Daddy! Oh, that is great news! Oh, now, what's the bad news?
We're doomed.
What?
The king was so shocked.
Excuse me. Now, did you or did you not hear the young lady over there say that goes without saying?
Right. Well, the king was so... Well, Here. He wants you to weave him a shirt out of just these two red threads, or else he will punish us.
Oh, Daddy, that's easy. Daddy dearest, don't you fret. We are not defeated yet. In order to weave really nice, I need a special loom device. So take these matchsticks to the king. Tell him to construct the thing, construct the thing, construct the thing. Or just tell him to construct the thing.
So, the frightened fisherman...
Beg your pardon, ma'am. If you don't mind, I'm the mayor now.
Right. Please excuse me. So the frightened mayor returned to the palace with the two matchsticks. He was sure the king would be furious at his daughter's request. After all, you can't make a loom with two matchsticks.
Tell me about it. She wants her loom made from 2 matchsticks. 2 matchsticks. Oh, what a trick to make a loom from 2 matchsticks. 2 matchsticks. I might be sick if the king gets mad about the 2 matchsticks. 2 matchsticks. Just 2 matchsticks. She'll get no loom from 2 matchsticks.
Ah, very good. So, Meg, as your daughter failed, I see you have no shirt for me.
Well, you see, well...
Spit it out, man.
She says she will weave you a shirt as soon as you build her loom from these 2 matchsticks.
What? Oh, she is a clever one. Oh, well, I guess I'll have to give her another task then. Vincent, fetch me my favorite pot.
Right away, sir. Here you are, sire.
Ah, very good. Now, Mayor, this is my favorite leaky pot. As you can see, it has a rather large hole in it. And now your daughter, what was her name again?
Lenka.
Yes, of course it was. Have your daughter Lenka fix this pot so that there's no evidence that she has fixed it. No crease, no seam, no patch.
I like your daughter's answer. I like it a whole lot. But now I'm going to give her my favorite leaky pot. I just want her to darn it, and not a patch should show. I just want her to fix it, so take the pot and go. Oh, take the pot and go away, and bring it back another day.
But sire...
Now, enough, get out!
Yes, sire. Bad news, Lenka. You need to fix this pot so the king can't tell you fixed it. We're really sunk this time.
Daddy dearest, it will be okay. I'm ready now to save the day. I can darn the pot without a doubt. If the king just turns it inside out. So take it back to him right now and return it with the bell. Inside out, have him turn it inside out.
So once again, the mayor, set off toward the palace with another clever answer from his clever daughter. This time certain that the king would be furious.
Rub it in, why don't you?
Once again, he was surprised by the king's response.
He was?
Inside out. Oh my, she really is a clever one. She must have been a joy to raise.
Indeed, sire. I never did believe my mother when she say, son, one day you will have a child, and that child will put you through just as much grief as you have your poor old mother.
Well, you have piqued my curiosity, Mayor. I should really like to meet this daughter of yours, so I am going to invite her to the castle.
Your daughter has an answer to everything I ask, and now I'm going to give her one very final task.
Tell her that she must visit me and
Come right to my palace. I only want to meet with her, and I wish her no malice.
He only wants to meet with her and wishes her no malice.
That means I wish her nothing bad. Tell her that she must come not in the day or in the night. Listen closely, fishermen. Make sure you get it right. She shouldn't walk and shouldn't ride when she travels here. Just follow my instructions. They're really very clear.
Just follow his instructions. They're really very clear.
Yes, thank you, this is. And tell her when she comes, don't be naked, don't be dressed. If she follows my instructions, she'll be my royal guest. Also, she must bring me a present that is no present. And if she is successful, her visit
will be pleasant. But fisherman, I warn you that your daughter must not fail. For if she does, then both of you will be my guests in jail.
Fisherman, we warn you that your daughter must not fail.
For if she does, then both of you will be his guests in jail. Hey! Get out of here, all of you!
So, once again, the fisherman returned home with another task for his daughter.
This time he was sure that his daughter would be son. Care to continue?
Well, actually, you know, if you don't mind, I'd kind of like to hear you do this part. I rather like your inflection.
Lenka set off for the palace. It was 3 o'clock in the morning, not quite day and not quite night. She could neither ride nor walk, so she sat on an old goat with her feet dragging on the ground the whole way. She could be neither clothed nor naked, so she draped herself in an old fishnet.
I don't think she can do this, no do this, no do this. I don't think she can do this to what the king demands.
She's really very clever, yes clever, yes clever. She's really very clever. I think that she can do it.
Let's watch and see what happens. Yes, happens, yes, happens. Let's watch and see what happens and see if she can do it.
She's starting on her journey, her journey, her journey. She's starting on her journey to go and see the king.
It's 3 o'clock in the morning, the morning, the morning. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. It's neither day nor night.
But she's riding on an old goat, an old goat, an old goat. She's riding on an old goat. She's not supposed to ride.
But look, her feet, they touch the ground, they touch the ground, they touch the ground. Yes, look, her feet, they touch the ground. She neither rides nor walks.
She's covered in a fish, net a fish, net a fish, net she's covered in a fish, net she's neither dressed nor naked.
She needs to bring a present, a present, a present. She needs to bring a present, a present that is no present.
Presents in her pretty hand, her pretty hand, her pretty hand. The presents in her pretty hand, she's opening it right now.
A bee is flying out the window, out the window, out the window. Bee is flying out the window, a gift that's not a gift.
She did just what the king demanded, king demanded, king demanded. Yes, she did what the king demanded, and she's really clever. She's really very clever, yes, clever, yes, clever. She's really very clever, the fisherman's clever daughter.
Did just what I asked for, you really did mind your best. And now I clever Lenka, I have one more request. Marry me, marry me. Be my queen and marry me. Marry me, marry me. And happy we will be. You really are quite clever, and I am not so mean. So answer yes to my request, and you'll become my queen. Marry me, marry me. Be my queen and marry me. Marry me, marry me. And happy we will be. I only have one rule, which you must not forget. As in royal business, and you'll be glad we met. Oh, marry me, marry me. Be my queen and marry me. Marry me, marry me. And happy we will be. As to my business, I'll send you packing home. When you leave, you'll only take this fishnet that you own. Marry me, marry me. Be my queen and marry me. Marry me, marry me. And happy we shall be.
The king and queen lived together for many years. Queen Lenka spent her days conversing with her faithful servant Marla, while the king and his advisor, Vincent, spent the days tending to the royal business. Lenka never thought once of messing in the king's business. The thought had never even crossed her mind until one day, while the king was out hunting, Queen Lenka was paid a visit.
Queen Lenka! Queen Lenka, where are you? Oh, Queen Lenka! Marla? Queen Lenka, I've been looking all over the castle for you. Marla, what is it? Oh, there's a man here and he wants to see you. He said he'll only speak with you. He says it's very
wise Queen Lenka. I've come to seek your advice.
Oh, what is it you ask of me, sir?
Queen Lenka, I've a problem and I don't know what to do. And since the king's gone hunting, I've come to talk to you. My mare gave birth the other night while I slept at the inn. When I awoke, the peddler claimed that the colt belonged to him. The colt was very near his cart early in the morn, and the peddler claimed that from his cart the colt was surely born. I disagreed, and so we took our case before the king. You know that I was certain that he'd do the correct thing. The king heard from the peddler and then listened to me. He gave my colt to the peddler, and I'm shocked as I can be. So help me, Lenka, help me. Please tell me what to do. If you help me solve this problem, I'll be in debt to you.
Well, let me think for a moment. I've listened to your story and I think the king was wrong. But when we first were married, I was sure I'd go along. But all the king decided, or else I'd have to leave. Now I'll take a chance because your story I believe. I'll help you, I'll help you. I'll help you, but you must never dwell. Do you hear what I'm saying, peasant? Please listen to me closely, do exactly as I say, and you will get your colt back by tomorrow or today. I'll tell you what to do and state it clearly as a bell. Only if you promise, you will never tell. I'll help you, I'll help you. I'll help you, but you must never tell. Promise that you'll never tell a soul when I help you. The king would be unhappy and I don't know what he'd do. It will be our little secret between the two of us. Since if the king will find out, then he will not raise a fuss.
Please help me, please help me, please help me, I swear I'll never tell.
So the queen told the peasant exactly what to do, and he promised not to tell a soul who had given him the advice. The next day, the king came upon this peasant near an inn. His hunting party was returning to the castle, and while his men tended to the horses, the king decided to take a stroll.
You there, peasant! Are you mad? I advise you to move along before I have you locked up.
Mad, sire? No, sire, I'm just fishing.
What? Fishing? What are you doing, young peasant? Just sitting there in the dirt. You look like a fool, young peasant. Maybe your brain is hurt.
I'm fishing, my lord, just fishing. Oh, I'm trying to catch some fish. I'm casting my net and fishing for fish. Yes, fish for a nice tasty dish. Yes.
Is there something wrong with you, peasant?
No,
Is there something wrong with your head?
I don't think so.
There's no fish in the dirt, peasant. You'd be better off at home and in bed.
Well, if carts can give birth to colts, king, like you told me yourself yesterday, then fishing in the dirt makes sense, king, and I'll be fishing in the dirt every day.
I get what you're telling me, peasant, you do. About the colt's birth, I was wrong. I'll get the colt back for you, peasant, and I'll do it before very long.
Oh, thank you, my lord, yes, thank you. You're the wisest in all of the land. Oh, thank you, my lord, yes, thank you. As a king you are really quite grand, yes.
I have only one question, peasant, yes? Who helped you? Who gave you advice? Please answer my question, peasant. You know that I'm really quite nice.
I promised I wouldn't tell you. Well, I promised and I crossed my heart. Oh, I promised I wouldn't tell you. And I promised her right from the start.
It will be alright if you tell me. as you know, I'm really quite nice. It will be alright if you tell me who helped you, who gave you advice.
My lord, it was Lenka, your queen, sir. You know that she's really quite wise. Lenka, your queen, your bride, sir. You know she's smarter than most other guys. She is.
So it was with a heavy heart that the king returned to the palace. Lenka had broken her promise to the king, so the king was going to keep up his end.
Ah, my queen. How are you today?
Oh, I'm just fine. How was your trip?
Well, it went well. That is, until I met a peasant, sitting in the dirt.
You broke your promise to me. You said you wouldn't mess in any of my business, but now you did, oh yes. Yes, you broke your promise to me. You said you wouldn't mess in any of my business, but now you did, oh yes. I told you if you did this, that home you'd have to go with only your old fish net, and now it must be so. Yes, you broke your promise to me.
You said you wouldn't mess in any of my business, but now you did, oh yes.
You must leave all of your jewels, your clothes and money too. Tomorrow you'll be leaving, and I'm sure that I'll miss you.
But you broke your promise to me. You said you wouldn't mess in any of my business, but now you did, oh yes. You've been a good wife to me, and so I'll let you take one thing you really value, which you won't have to forsake. That means she won't have to give up.
It's true, I broke my promise. I helped the peasant out. I'll do what you command me. I'll leave without a doubt. Yes, I broke my promise to you. I said I wouldn't mess in any of your business, but now I did, oh yes! Please join me for a meal before I leave this place. It will be the greatest feast to satisfy your taste.
Yes, you broke your promise to me. You said you wouldn't mess in any of my business, but now you did, oh yes.
So the queen and Marla began cooking. Lenka would not let the royal cook help. She was intent on making the entire meal herself.
I'd forgotten how much fun cooking is. Say, Marla.
Yes, Queen Lenka.
Could you pass me the special seasoning?
Oh, yes, Queen Lenka. Here we go, right here.
Now, the special seasoning that Queen Lenka had referred to was, of course, sleeping powder. The queen had a plan.
Now, don't give away all of our secrets, Mr. Narrator.
We prepared a special meal of meals before a king, and the king was really happy to eat up everything.
And with the food was tasty wine, the best in all the land. The king enjoyed the wine a lot, he thought it was just grand.
The food and wine were magic, and the king fell fast asleep. The queen then brought a basket which was very big and deep. Oh, Marla, be a dear and give me a hand.
With the help of her beautiful servant, they put the king inside, then put the basket on a cart to go for a long ride.
Did you hear that, Lenka? He just called me beautiful. Well, I think he's pretty hunky himself.
Marla, isn't our work done?
Well,
I have a story to tell here.
I'd never!
That finished, Lenka, besides her fishnet, was allowed to take the one thing she valued most with her, and she valued nothing more than the king himself. So she and the sleeping king set off from her father's house.
When the king woke up the next day, he didn't know what to do. Imagine how you'd feel if this happened to you. Help, help, where am I? I don't know what to do. Help, help, where am I? I'm feeling rather blue.
Last night I had a tasty meal, it really was a feast. And now I'm in a basket like some type of wild beast.
Help, help, where am I? I don't know what to do. Help, help, where am I? I'm feeling rather blue.
Last night I had a tasty meal, it really was a feast. And baby, I've been kidnapped, and so I'll say again.
Help, help, where am I? I don't know what to do.
Help, help, where am I? I'm feeling rather blue. The basket is no place to sleep, it's quite uncomfortable. Whoever did this to me is now in major trouble. Help, help, where am I? I don't know what to do. Help, help, where am I? I'm feeling rather blue.
I brought you here, yes I did. I'm the one to blame. I brought you here to my house last night when I came. You told me I could take with me the thing I value most. And so I brought you here with me, and now I am your host. I brought you here, yes I did. I'm the one to blame. I brought you here to my house last night when I came. There's nothing in the castle I value more than you. And now you know I'm really sure that you love me too. I brought you here, yes I did. I'm the one to blame. I brought you here to my house last night when I came. I hope that you forgive me. I hope that you're not bad. I'm glad that you are near me, so now I'm not so sad. I brought you here to my house. I'm the one to blame. I brought you here to my house last night when I came. I really love you, King dear. I love you a whole bunch. And if you're not too angry, we could now do lunch. I brought you here, yes I did. I'm the one to blame. I brought you here to my house last night when I came.
I love you, my Queen Blanca, and I'm glad that you chose me. Come back to my old castle, and quite happy we will be. I really am quite happy, I really am quite glad. And since I know you chose me, I am no longer mad. You chose me, you love me, and also I know that I love you. I've learned that I must share with you decisions of the king. From now on, I'll listen to you since you wear my wedding ring. You really are quite clever, you really are quite smart. I've known that you were clever, I've known it from the start. You chose me, you love me, and also I know that I love you. I value your intelligence, your wisdom is supreme. I'll make better decisions when I share them with my queen. Our story's almost finished, our play is almost done, especially since I understand that you are such a smart one. You chose me, you love me, and also I know that I love you.
I chose you, I love you, and also I know that I love you.
It had been a long time since Lenka had seen her father, so she insisted that she and the king stay and visit for a week.
When the week was up, Lenka and the king threw a huge party at the palace. The villagers, peasant, and noble alike were invited.
We're gonna dance the night away. We're gonna dance until the next day. We're gonna swing to the left, swing it to the right, swing it like a ball, let's swing it all
From that day forward, the king and the queen, of course, ruled the kingdom together, and they were loved and revered by everyone in the land.
We're finished now, it's time to go. We hope that you enjoyed the show. We learned to share, we learned to care, we learned to treat each other fair. Yes, now we're done with all our fun, so please be nice to everyone.
sure am glad that's over.
Yeah, that was exhausting.
So, what are you doing now?
I don't know.
I was wondering, would you like to maybe, go get a cup of coffee or something?
Sure,
Well, all right then, shall we?
we shall.
Have a clever daughter, and Lenka is her name, sir. A very clever daughter, and Lenka is her name, sir.
L-E-N-K-A